What up, though, everybody? This is TPM Sports. This is T-Brew.
It is your boy, Adrian.
We got that man back, Slime himself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ian Jones, the Slime man himself. Okay, so we got a packed and loaded show. RBKO. We had a little incident after the Pro Bowl with one of the best running backs in the league. Allegedly best one. One of the best running backs in the league. All around.
One of the best running backs.
One of the backs. And then we have our Hall of Fame snubs, football Hall of Fame snubs. If you're from Chicago and you represent Chicago, you know Devin Hester didn't make it. We're pretty upset about that. We're going to talk about that later. We have the NBA trades. There's been a lot of stuff happening. Probably one of the best trade deadlines in ever history. So, like, we love it. We're going to talk about that. We have the Super Bowl, of course. We're going to run that down. And then we have Team Bron, Team KD, All-Star Weekend. So we got All-Star, we got football, and I got a little UFC. Adrian's going to finish us off with that. So let's talk about it. The running back, one of the best running backs in the league, Alvin Kamara from the, New Orleans Saints, I'm sorry. He mollywopped somebody. Him and his crew, they boo-bopped this man. I wish I had a TV screen to put the picture of him. Allegedly somebody, I don't know, man. There's a couple stories going around. Alvin Kamara said the dude said something to his crew and said he's gonna whoop their ass anyway. He probably said the Saints suck. Your ass can't get over 1,000 yards. Blah blah blah. That's probably what happened.
Take to the yards.
Hey, I'm just saying. You seen the post I sent to the group? They said
all purpose, but
hey, I agree. I like Alvin Kamara. You're my fantasies. But this is the type of thing you have your posse, you have your crew. You let them do all that, and you. I guess he wanted his lick in, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm pretty upset that there's no video out. I just want to see the video. I'm just that type of guy. TMZ, get on your stuff. How you feel about it?
Hey, it's just like you said, man. Like you got people that handle situations like this. So he probably, like you said, he wanted to show like he actually wasn't no hoe. And then he let his people handle the rest.
Yeah,
like
get his leg back.
You know, until we get more information, man. Like,
yeah,
we just gonna go off the fact that something had to be said. Obviously, something to go to that level, man.
Hey, man.
We feel
he must talk really bad about the Saints, man. What you think?
I mean, he gotta avoid stuff like this, like
For real.
This is unnecessary. It's an avoidable situation.
Do y'all know if he in his second contract or not? He's not in his rookie contract no more, is he? If he is, then that's definitely a tweak move.
I don't know.
How long he been in the league? No, he only had.
This might be his contract year.
Yeah. He might. Yeah. So.
But yeah, I mean, you gotta avoid stuff like this.
Or he might have did it on purpose because the Saints $70 million in the hole. He
ain't did that on purpose,
cut,
man.
He wanted to go to another team. So that's the way out.
Facing felony charges. But I got bigger issue.
But I heard
that's a bit aggressive, right?
They say dude got punched 9 times and stomped 23, or punched 23, stomped 9. Either way, he got molly whooped.
I know the picture is crazy.
Yeah, the picture crazy.
But you gotta think, like, I feel like there was one person involved in that one with Kamara Camp, G. Somebody had like, do you know when fights go down, G?
People just
start throwing, like, come
yeah,
on, G.
Sure.
Like, I'm pretty sure there was somebody that was inebriated. To fullest extent.
We need the video.
I just want to know what happened to make it, even go that route. Because when I seen the picture, I was not expecting that. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, he got whooped.
He told that man, AK, I'm gonna knock your goals out your mouth.
He's not in the contract year. His contract expires 2025.
Oh, okay.
So
he just signed one in.
Oh, so he must have re-upped then.
Oh, yeah, so he's the reason why they in debt. Okay, I got you.
Oh, man.
I got you. Okay, that's enough of that. We just wanted to touch on that. Hopefully he gets past it, whatever. If not, it's been a lot of it's a couple. Nate Hobbs. He got arrested too for reckless driving, I think.
Las Vegas?
Yeah. And then
that Las Vegas Raiders, that ain't a good idea.
Yeah,
and this that Las Vegas football, that don't mix. That ain't a good idea.
I don't think so.
We had 3-4 incidents since.
Yeah,
they've been there.
Yeah, and I think another player just got arrested for reckless driving too. Like football players, they going a little crazy. They doing a little stupid stuff now. Let's jump to the coaches. Black History Month. Hey, Flores, man, we're gonna give you your flowers right now. Talk about the black head coaches. I'm not sure ever. Well, I believe this is ever. It's only been 3 African American coaches that have held a job for over 10 years. That being Dennis Green with Minnesota. Mike Tomlin right now currently with the Steelers. And where's the other one? That's not even Tony Dungy with Indiana. I just had it.
No, it might have.
Where is it? It's Marvin Lewis with Cincinnati.
Lewis.
Okay. And you have Lovie Smith with the Bears with 9, and you have a couple other people that have like Tony Dungy with Tampa Bay 6, Tony Dungy with Indianapolis. It's 6 years I think. But he got stuff done. But that's just the thing. Let me pull up this little demographic that I sent the group about the colors and the people and let me read it to you all. Let me find it first. Is about the number of players, black players in the league compared to the coaches. Okay, there are 432 white players and there are 26 white head coaches. There are 1,220 African American players or people of color. This was before all the coaching hires got here. It was 3 black head coaches. Calling the plays, 51 white head coaches calling the plays, and 31 white general managers. People of color, 11 head coaches, or 11 people calling the plays, 6 general managers. Hires between 2012 and 2021, 107 offensive coordinators and 61 defense coordinators, 12 African American people of color, offensive coordinators, 39 defense coordinators. Basically, it's like we run the league. It's a whole bunch of us, people of color, and we are not getting coached and taught from the people that of our color. It's like basically being a kid in the school system. You want to see a person of your color, teaching you. You don't want to see a person of you're not your color teaching you. That's just not what we want to do. How do you all feel about this? What do you all think this is is the Rooney rule a joke overall to you, or do you think it's ever going to get better before it gets worse, or are we just going to be stuck at the 2, 3, 4 African American coaches a year type thing? How y'all feel?
Big joke. It's a big joke. It's a big joke. I mean, the rule's been out since I think
2003.
Yeah, 2003. I didn't want to say it wrong, but yeah, 2003, and we had not even over 10 coaches.
Yeah,
in the NFL. I mean, African American coaches in the NFL is it's a joke. I mean, it ain't gonna change. I don't see it changing.
Shout out to Levy for getting a job, but I just want to touch on that. I think that's a setup job, just like they did David Culley.
Yeah.
They don't do him too, and then and I think that's partially in fault to Lovie Smith gonna be running that weak ass Tampa too and be torched. But what you think?
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a revolving door. We go through the same. Talked about it in 2003. Saw the highest peak of NFL African American head coaches in the NFL, like in that span after the rule, and then we're back. It's 2022, and we're down to one African American head coach. So like this, like so the Rooney rule, like I don't get it, cause like so the Bill Belichick text with Flores thing, that when he was talking about, oh yeah, I heard you got the job, he's like, wait, I didn't even interview for the job yet, basically. So like I don't get it, like why do you got to interview? Like I mean I would want them to interview, but like if you really don't want to interview an African American or black person, why do they got to? Cause that's dumb, that's wasting hella people time, you know what I'm saying? So
but they made the rule for us to get an opportunity, but
so what gives, like that's what I'm saying, like what makes
I think
the owners and
they're admitting to they're admitting to their own fault, like
that they can't fix it and never will.
Yeah, like and that they're trying to put certain things in place to try to show that they're making efforts, but it don't make sense, like how Eric Bieniemy has had the top rated offense in the past 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't have an opportunity. Like he's interviewed like a lot of times, like he's had opportunities, but it's like, bro, you mean to tell me that there's no situation where he can like evolve that offense,
they say,
and like and be a quarterback whisperer.
They say 8 hours after he interviewed for the Saints job, they had hired
Dennis Allen.
Yeah, I'm like,
but I can't necessarily fault them for that though, because Dennis Allen like has been in been in the system for a minute. So it's like I'm cool with you promoting within, like especially if they deserve
already
it.
Been there, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you said, you go back to the Lovie Smith situation. It's like then they when we do get opportunities, it's opportunities like that where it's like you set you're not in the best position. For David Culley's respect, they gave him 2 years. They gave him a 2-year contract, but then cut him for one. Right. Like they put you in certain positions where you set up to fail. Obviously, so it's a revolving door, man. We keep addressing it. They said the only thing that's gonna like improve it is they say litigation or something like that. Like
the owners got to
change. Flores situation.
Yeah, but they talking about like you got to. They're gonna start like. They're gonna have to start like taking that to like higher levels in order to.
It'll take a long time to get through.
Yeah, it would.
But like the owners got to change. So we still got old ass McCaskey running the Bears, and she probably.
I mean that's a big issue. All the owners are white, and you know,
except for the Jaguars, and he's a dipshit.
Yeah, I mean
the biggest one. Like
so they used to what they used to, and they ain't trying to change. It ain't gonna change. In my opinion, it's not gonna change. Man, it's just a big joke.
Just jump to college, black people. To college and high school, we can change these men. As long as the
owners gonna run the league, and it's
gonna be white owners,
and it's gonna be predominantly white owners. Like it's never gonna change.
And then last time we talked about we shouting out Brian Leftwich getting a job and Adrian Wilson getting a GM job, but he jumped off ship because he didn't like what they was talking about in Jaguarville. So. Brian Leftwich shout you out because you're gonna get it one day. But I think like this is another thing. Like people like Deuce Staley should be getting a chance. He been an assistant coach for a long time. Yeah, bro. Like and but you get like Kellen Moore and Josh McCown. Like
but you
2 years in a row.
But that's what's so crazy. You talking about Deuce Staley, who is respected.
Yeah, it's around.
And then you got people like Kellen Moore. Like who was Kellen Moore?
Man,
Kellen Moore didn't play that
quarterback and he
didn't. Play that, but I mean, Deuce Staley obviously had more of he had more of a resume in the NFL.
He been in playoff runs. Yeah,
I mean, and I'm not saying even with Kellen Moore.
Yeah, we're not saying they bad coaches.
I'm not saying they bad coaches or just because you didn't play a lot that you don't know the game. That's not true, but it's a lot of black guys out here that deserve a chance. Like you said, it's a lot of guys that deserve a chance.
Even a lot of these dudes
even see Frisman Jackson getting a job.
Yes, sir. Shout out Morgan
another
Park.
receiver job. So I mean. It's a lot of black coaches out here that deserve, a shot at head coaching.
Carolina Panthers, y'all should have made him the offensive coordinator.
They just ain't getting it, man.
Yeah, because Matt Rule didn't know what he was doing. Now Frisman Jackson,
he needs to get out of there.
He about to teach all these Pittsburgh Steelers receivers how to catch the football because they some body catchers. Yeah. But anyway, let's jump to. It's been nice in Philly, man. There's a lot of trades that's happening, y'all. We gonna talk about the biggest one. Ben Simmons, James Harden. Adrian is a basketball player of the group, and he was a downstate 3-point shooter, by the way. So we gonna let him take over real quick. He wasn't nice, but not. Oh, first play every game. Adrian used to pull from the red line and the gym.
Now that is fact.
That was a Steph
Curry
move. Every game. But let's keep it. Every game, miss, make or nothing. The coach didn't care. It's great. It's been good in Philly, man. Ben Simmons is gone. He will be in the Nets jersey, and we're gonna see how long it takes him to get up to par. James Harden is with Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has stated that this can be I'm sorry. Kendrick Perkins said that this can be a Kobe and Shaq type duo.
Perk
got to get it. Perk got to get his Twitter up. Well, you all want to start on that? We can run.
He can kind of go. I feel like
he gonna be
real emotional about this.
I don't like how Brooklyn tried to downplay like, oh, he's not getting traded. Like Steve Nash came out like a week ago, like, he's not getting.
Definitely just said that. You're right.
He's not getting traded, or like, if he don't want to be there, he don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know with James Harden. I mean, how y'all feel about it? Because we seen this in Houston. Like he kind of bitched his way out of there, and then I was like, here we go again.
I think Chris Paul had something to say about that. I didn't read what he said, but they said basically like this is an eye opener for all these players out here. Like I didn't read it. I gotta go back and read it. I saved it. But like how I feel about it, man. He said he wanted to trade. James Harden wanted to trade, but he didn't want to say it publicly because he didn't want backlash from the fans because of what Ian just said. But yeah, so I mean, I like the narrative of the players get to control their way because it's how being the Black History Month. I have to teach this in school how we used to be looked at. How we watching Glory Road in one of my classes, like how. They said, he was like, you trying to get 7 black players? He said the rules are you play 1 at home, 2 away, and 3 if you're losing. You know what I'm saying? So that's
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that. Shout him out for that. But like it got to be a better way. But at the same time, we got to be able to control our rights. You know, the NFL players need to take some notes from this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We should be able to control where we go, how we live, all this other stuff. But they babies, they millionaires, they all divas, so that's what it is. Go ahead. Long win time. He's a Kyrie fan.
KD, so, Kyrie, you know man. Listen, man. Yeah. So obviously, when this first went down, I'm like, man, did they must like got something. Kyrie must have told them like, yeah, I'm finna get the vaccine when this trade went down. That's my initial thought. Because, like, you already know what you inherited in Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. Like, there are issues offensively, and some of the struggles that the Brooklyn Nets have been having have been offense, especially when James Harden was in without with or without like one of the two,
one of the big three,
one of the big three. So I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, like he wants out, but at the same time, like y'all only had 16 games. And that 16 games y'all was averaging, like y'all were the best offense in history.
And went 5-1 in the playoffs together.
And went 5-1 in the playoffs together. And James Harden, y'all was going through a losing streak. Mm-hmm. But it was obvious why y'all was going through a losing streak.
Right.
Your best player wasn't there, and Kyrie, who's always only been playing away games, was only playing away games. Mm-hmm. So just because it got tough, James Harden, like you being paid the $30+ million,
stick it up.
You should have been able to like, man, all right, I'm gonna try to hold this fort down regardless if we win or losing until my boy KD come back, because he said he was coming back.
Right.
Now, if he don't want to be there, he don't want to be there, G. I respect that. Yeah. I respect that. He don't want to be there, then you weighing down the ship, like you messing up the morale. Mm-hmm. And then I guess this is something that's consistent with James Harden because Chris Paul had issues with him, and I really think it was more so to the fact that Chris Paul was trying to get more out of him.
Right.
And you know, James Harden, like, probably not that guy. Mm-hmm. But I'm finna finish real quick. So
go ahead.
So now, in terms of the fit, like offensively, like they gonna have to, like you still gonna have issues come playoff times if Kyrie is only gonna be there on the away games. You still like KD's still gonna shoulder a load of the offense. Yeah. And when it come playoff time, let's be honest, you gotta have guys. Like we saw Joe Harris go cold last playoffs.
He go cold every year.
He go cold every year. You gotta have guys in the playoffs, and KD can't just drop 50 every single. Y'all gonna be in the same position. On the flip side, I like it though, because if Kyrie, or if the mandate changes, like if the vaccine mandate changes in New York, Ben Simmons going to increase the pace, which James Harden wasn't doing. He's gonna be right. He's gonna be one-on-one. He's gonna be able to take on a Giannis. He's gonna be able to take on. He's gonna be able to take on a James Harden, and he's gonna be able to get other people involved while Kevin Durant and Kyrie off the ball.
Yeah.
Now the offense, like that's gonna be an issue, but in terms of defense, like in terms of overall, if like when we talking about like a full Kyrie, bro, like. I can see that being a team to be a problem with. G, they got a top defender and they got 2 top scorers.
Yeah.
Who won the trade?
Long term, I feel like Brooklyn.
Because they got 2. Well, 2 first round.
2 first round
That could
picks,
be
and they
anybody,
gonna
though.
shop that though.
That could be anybody.
And they
though.
got Steph Curry. They got another shooter.
And they got another shooter. Yeah,
And
they got another shooter.
They got Drummond too.
And they got a guy that could
And the
get the
76ers
boards.
don't have no defense.
No
They
defense.
just got Thibault and Embiid when he wanna.
Yeah.
Gee, James don't play no defense. I don't care what nobody say. He don't play no defense.
yeah.
No defense.
I mean, the deciding factor too is going to be so what if New York lifts the mandate? Because I don't get with that situation. I don't get how a visiting player can come and that's not vaccinated. He can play.
Yeah.
But Kyrie can't play,
Right?
Because he's not vaccinated.
And then come playoff times, if you got to play two games away,
right?
So you're gonna be residing in the city for at least 3-4 days.
They're gonna pay that money though.
And you mean to tell me that a person that's unvaccinated,
right, they willing to pay the money just for him to play?
Yeah, they gonna
like, I mean,
they might as well start paying now because they gonna be in this playing game pretty soon. At the end of the day,
he gonna end up playing all them games.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I want these two teams to see each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I need.
They see each other in a couple weeks.
But
yeah, they ain't putting Ben out there.
They should. They should.
They should.
He rested. Why not?
They said Ben Simmons used to come to the shoot arounds long enough to just long enough to not get fined super much, but leave where he's still gonna get fined.
He still lost 20 million.
Yeah, he been losing a lot of money.
I seen somebody say he won. I'm like, y'all drunk? Talking about because he stood his ground. Nah, he lost, bro.
I mean, he did, but in a sense, as far as that, but he just should have played.
His
but they should
lost that. But
they should have been. They should have been traded. They should have been cut ties.
Yeah, they had a lot of offers. Let's run. What you had something?
Man, look, G. They must know. Wait, first of all, I don't understand why Caesars ain't changed. Like the betting odds are still showing the Nets. Well, they're like they're co-favorites with the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
But like when the trade went down, like they still had the Nets as like the favorites to win the title. They must know something that we don't know. Because they drunk like for thinking that. Like I don't see them winning the title right now.
They might. I mean, he might. Ben might be the perfect fit. I don't think he got no pressure on him, and
no, he don't got no pressure
on him in Brooklyn. So
no
he might be the perfect fit.
But
he's not the same. He's not the same type of player as KD or Kyrie and they big three. So he might be the perfect fit. They don't necessarily need him to score, but he could have a night where he just scored 30 just from going to the paint.
Just from going to the paint. So that's what I'm saying. If they get him to buy into like a Draymond role,
that's all he needs to do. Yeah,
he'll be perfect.
But he'd be better in that role though.
He'll be and Steve Nash, and this is gonna. And if I was Steve Nash, I'd be on the phone right now talking to Steve Kerr, figuring out how he be incorporating Draymond in that offense, because that's exactly how you're gonna have to use Ben.
If they use him,
to push that thing off the rebound and find people.
They use him like that, and everybody else do their part. They gonna be nasty.
It's still it's still depending on Kyrie, G. Like you can't rely on KD, especially when you see what Ben Simmons do in the playoffs. Like you can't rely on KD just to go out and give you 50, because I know he's gonna give you 50 and step on the line and shit.
He got to stay healthy too, Kyrie. You know how that go. Because he'll mess around. Be playing every game, and then he'll mess around and get hurt.
True.
Because he is Derrick Rose 2.0 with injuries. Yeah. Let's run through a couple more trades. We have the old unicorn, who we thought was the unicorn. Porzingis got traded for a bag of chips. He got traded for Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans. The Mavs, they finna run Bertans up because that pussy can shoot.
Yeah, he should.
And they got depth with Spencer Dinwiddie, so they pretty much won that trade. I think they did. Because Porzingis is not like
Tim Legler said.
Underachieved.
Tim Legler said he's a unicorn. Like he's a unicorn because you barely see him. but you
you're lying though.
I'm like, that's facts, man.
Joker, who they wanted him to be.
Joker, the real unicorn, but
Joker, Luka.
But they definitely the Mavs definitely won that, and they hooping.
Yeah, they hooping now. And Luka hooping. The whole team hooping, man. I like the little team. Pistons breaking. This is a 4-team trade. Pistons got Marvin Bagley. Clippers got Rodney Hood, and somebody else. Bucks got Serge Ibaka. Kings got Dante DiVincenzo, the man who killed Michigan in the championship game from Villanova. Josh Jackson and Trey Lyles, he killed them. That man gave us 30 off the bench, bro. We beat their starters, bro. Man, we beat their starters. He just gave us 30 off the bench. But anyway, I think who won that trade?
I feel like the Bucks did.
Because they got an extra big.
Yeah, and Brook Lopez. And they said Brook Lopez like is in and out.
Yeah,
I mean, where they don't know like his health, and so like, shoot, if you throw another big, like, just give him more length.
I want to see what Marvin Bagley does with the Pistons. He didn't get the.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was kind of disgruntled in Sacramento.
And speaking of disgruntled in Sacramento, Tyrese Halliburton. I watched his press conference, bro. He said he gave a lot to that community. He gave a lot to that team. He said man, I was hurt for him, bro. And I thought they was gonna let go of Fox and keep Halliburton because Fox is older. Halliburton, the younger guy, came off the surgery, you know what I'm saying? And he been killing.
I don't think people understand, like, when you get traded, you have to uproot your family. You got to uproot everything most of the time. Like, that ain't nothing easy. Like, you have to move in the middle of a season. Like, that's like moving in the middle of work.
Young
that's
guy,
a lot.
too. Yeah, he hurt. But listen, the Indiana roster right now, they have, who is it? They got Halliburton. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Is this dude Durante? I don't know his name. I don't know, but I don't know about the Indiana roster. They got a couple people, but
They just content with being.
they always like that though.
They just
They
content.
just
They just
always
content
in the
with
middle of
being.
the pack.
Yeah, they content.
They just want to be like make the playoffs. We'll be all right.
Wow.
Yeah. Who else got traded?
Montrezl Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell.
To the Hornets. That's a good pickup.
Yeah,
Real good pickup.
and he's teaming up with Terry Rozier. That's his old college teammate. Natty championship together.
Terry.
So that's pretty good. One trade that did not go through. The Rockets offered John Wall for Russell Westbrook in the first round pick. Lakers declined.
They won a first round pick.
No, they was given a first round pick. Yeah, but I mean,
Lakers declined.
Yep.
I would have took that. They tripping.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's. I think it's just it's a stagnant move. You get John Wall, you get Russell Westbrook.
The only reason why I say that because I feel like Russell Westbrook can play basketball. That's evident, but I think he in his head. I think it's a mental thing.
For sure.
I don't even think it's just a mental thing. I think he worrying about what everybody's saying, the blog, and everybody got to say, and I think it really bothers him on a different type of level. And I think John Wall from sitting out for so long and being injured, I think he'll come in more hungry and just willing to do whatever for the team. Russ not in that mind state right now. He's still in that. I was MVP. I'm Russell Westbrook from 4-5 years ago, and that ain't what this team needs you to do right now. But he ain't the only issue though. They need to stop. They need to stop blaming everything on Russ. It's the whole team is in disarray. Defense.
Come on, bro.
Pat Bev got on that boy.
Yeah, that was
man. Pat Bev something else, man.
Where's one more? Karis LeVert.
Going to Cleveland. That was a big trade. That was like the first one.
That was the first one. Yeah, because that's how I had to. Yep. And he averaged 18 this year. So they don't even need him to do that this year. So
they gonna be nasty.
And they got and then what's his name? Larry Markkinen hooping over there too. He playing his role. Kevin Love got these boys. He on his uncle.
He actually doing.
He on his Coach UD shit.
He actually being a leader.
He on his Coach UD shit.
CJ McCollum to New Orleans.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Didn't I send it to you a couple weeks ago? And I said that's gonna make Zion want to leave even more. They talking about CJ McCollum's the veteran scorer. They think that they need to help Ingram and Zion grow.
That's a good pickup.
I mean, he's a good leader. I mean, I don't know if he's a good leader. He's a good basketball player. He's a good team player, I guess, because you never heard nothing bad about him. But he's not gonna get you over the hump. He's not. He gonna drop his dub a game, but that's like Aaron Aflalo in Orlando some years ago when he was on Orlando when he averaged.
Yeah, but they need their big dog back. He need to get in shape, get back right.
Bust.
I agree. I think he's gonna be one. I hope not. But ain't looking too good.
Bust. Speaking of bust out the Hall of Fame. No, we supposed to be doing. What we doing? Basketball. Oh, team?
All-Star.
All-Star. So, where them starters at? Who was starting? You got the starters. I ain't got the starters. Oh, no, we got the starters already. We talking about the snubs and stuff. Yeah. So, one person I have for sure I thought was snubbed off the whole roster, the All-Star games in Cleveland, Jared Allen. Like, why is he not in there? I feel that he should have got in there. Bradley Beal season-ending surgery, so no. Jaylen Brown didn't make it. He said, I'm not really a fan of him, but he balls. I am starting like Anthony Edwards. He should. I think he should have been in there.
Dog.
One person I wasn't sure about making. Maybe y'all can shine some more light on this. Fred VanVleet. I know who he is. I've seen him play. I've seen him play at Wichita State, all this other stuff. But like, was he been hooping this year?
I mean, he's been
like, he been hooping, but I don't know how the team been though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the team, like I don't know. I gotta look at his stats because like when I think of them, I think of more of Pascal Siakam than I do Fred VanVleet. So I don't know though because I haven't really watched that game.
I'm just say he's been the most consistent.
I haven't seen it. I don't even know his stats. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I know he can hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like but like.
Yeah, I was glad LaMelo Ball and DeJounte Murray.
I love DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, they deserved it.
DeJounte Murray starting to get more respect. I feel like
starting to get his flowers for sure.
The Bulls won. Big Will, producer Will. Anthony Edwards with 31 points, not an All-Star though. Okay.
DeMar DeRozan with another 35-piece MVP.
That's it.
Come on, man.
Who else? Do y'all think SGA Gilgeous Alexander, like I think
it's the team.
It's the team. Like I think he's gonna hit,
small market.
He's gonna hop on this De'Aaron Fox bandwagon in a minute, like just becoming like he was exciting for a minute. Then I hope he don't go down. I hope he come up, but
put him with some dogs.
I love him, bro. I be hooping with the boy on 2K, but yeah. I like Julius Randle. They was talking about he was gonna get traded, but they didn't do that. Oh, one thing I want to talk about: Cam Reddish. What is up with Tom Thibodeau? They said he don't get the defensive sets right. He ain't playing, but they said Tom Thibodeau didn't want him. But like,
true.
Bro,
you got this man. Who you get?
Y'all losing regardless though.
But
it don't even matter.
Bro, he hooping with his homie G. He could have been. He hooping with what's his name?
RJ Barrett.
Yeah, come on, bro. Tom Thibodeau gotta get out his own way.
He needs to get out of that way, bro, and see the fact that it's offensive driven. Like he'll be able, bro. They said he was getting his defense right in Atlanta.
Yeah.
The issue was that they had Hoarder. I mean,
they had a whole bunch of shooters.
Like, bro, his defense, like Nate Smith said, his defense was decent. So like, I ain't bad into all that. And he a 3-and-D. He can be a 3-and-D, and he got skills. G, your boy Ant-Man said he went against Cam Reddish in high school. Cam Reddish gave him 40. He was like, Cam Reddish, the truth.
Are you talking about when the interview? That
What's
the player who bust your ass? A lot of them was saying him.
Cam Reddish cold.
They was like Cam. They was like Cam Reddish gave me 40. Oh, another trade we forgot to talk about was Sabonis went to the Kings. So maybe him and De'Aaron Fox can get something going. Maybe
that was a good pickup for them.
Yeah, but they let go of my man Halliburton. Man, they tweaked.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, one I just sent this to you all.
Clippers got Norman Powell. And that's actually a good Covington. That's a great addition when they get their
3-and-D. He's long.
Is Kawhi coming back this year though?
Not this year, but like I'm thinking next
year.
Yeah.
When my man's rap album drop, that's what I'm waiting on. Just like I'm waiting for the video, TMZ. Before we move on, I want to run through this list real quick. Top 15 NBA greatest coaches list. I'm just gonna Red Auerbach, Larry Brown, Chuck Daly, Red Holzman, Phil Jackson, Casey Jones, Steve Kerr, Don Nelson, Greg Popovich. That's how I call his name. Jack Ramsey, Pat Riley, Doc Rivers, Jerry Sloan, Eric Spoelstra, Lenny Wilkins. Anybody that you all think should be on there that's not on there, I'm gonna just throw out a name right now. RPSO, Flip Saunders should be on there. To me, He don't got no chip, I think, but he was a coach, bro.
Y'all think Eric Spoelstra will be up there?
Eric Spoelstra up there, bro.
Yeah,
I
he's
used to be
definitely
a big hater of Eric Spoelstra.
He
bro.
definitely up there.
I ain't a big hater. I
I'm a believer.
I hate on everybody, man. He up there, bro. He got wins. Him and D Wade are they have the I think they have them two are the like most tied for the most tandem playoff wins ever, like or they got the most or something. It's something crazy. They up there. He up there.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Kerr. I guess so.
If Rick Carlisle didn't do his old goofy stuff that he just did a couple months ago with the
with Dennis Smith Jr. Yeah.
I really like Rick Carlisle before I heard about that. I just want to throw that out there. Do y'all think? I don't like Doc Rivers on the list. I'll replace him with one of those two for sure.
So Doc Rivers like a hit and miss. Because he done had a lot of cold teams, and he only got one championship to show for it.
Wait, Charles Carl on that? I'll throw the whole list away. Charles Carl.
He ain't got no ring, though, do he?
Yeah. He like, what? Fifth in wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like Marvin Lewis.
Oh,
16 years, can't win nothing.
Injuries, bro. Injuries.
Weak ass. What's that receiver name? Let me know who you talking about. What we got next? Oh, is it football time? Football time?
You want to do Hall of Fame?
Oh, yeah, Hall of Fame, bro. Oh, my God. Sorry, Devin Hester. So, first ballot Hall of Fame. Who got the... Okay, so we got Tony Bosley, Cliff Branch, Leroy Butler, Art McNally, Sam Mills, Richard Seymour, Dick Vermeer, who I had the pleasure of meeting in college, Bryant Young. Yeah, because, you know, my coach was...
Mike Jones,
yeah. Mike Jones. So we had, like, a little... fundraiser or whatever. So we was pouring wine and shit for all the old people. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway, Devin Hester didn't make it, and I'm pretty upset about that. I've been saying he got to be a first Hall of Famer. Devin Hester didn't make it. Andre Johnson didn't make it. Torrey Holt didn't make it. I'm a wide receiver. I'm very hurt about this. Reggie Wayne didn't make it, who was one of the best postseason wide receivers.
DeMarcus Jared Allen, Patrick Willis.
Yeah. Damn. So, who would you take out of the list of the people who made? If you had to take one or two people out, and who would you replace with one or two people? I would put Torrey Holt up there, but I love me some Reggie Wayne, man. I'm putting Devin in. Damn, Andre too.
To be honest, I'm not taking none of all the guys that made it. They deserve to make it. I'm not taking none of them out. But why does it? My thing is, why does it have to be such a small cap on who makes it?
Because it's like a club, a fraternity, you know.
Yeah, but the rest of the dudes you just named, Devin Hester, first ballot. Andre Johnson, first ballot. Torrey Holt, he been waiting like
top 5. Yeah, that's
he
crazy.
been waiting for like the last 3-4 years. Reggie Wayne too. DeMarcus Webb. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Willis, he can
wait.
Yeah, he can wait
because he retired early.
Yeah, he retired early. He was like in his prime.
Now,
Jared Allen is, I won't say he first ballot, but he can wait too.
He can wait. Now, Luke Kuechly had been in there with Patrick Willis. Who gets in first? Patrick Willis or Luke Kuechly? Go.
Luke. Ooh. They in the same boat though.
You can only pick one.
Producer
Will.
Luke
or Patrick Willis, and if they was in the ballot to get in the Hall of Fame, who you picking? Patrick Willis or Luke Kuechly?
Luke, keep pounding, baby.
It's Black History Month, man. Y'all out y'all, man.
Yeah, that's my team, bro.
So we have notable player first ballot for next year: Darrell Revis, James Harrison, Dwight Freeney, Joe Thomas. We all know losing ass Joe Thomas getting in there. That man won like a total of 5 games his whole career. Probably gave up 5 sacks his whole career.
But he balled though, bro.
He did his job better than anybody in Cleveland when he was there. So out of those 4, well, we just all think Joe Thomas gonna get in. Okay, yeah. So out of those next 3, Darrell Reeves, James Harrison, Dwight Freeney, who y'all putting in?
Them first 2, easy. Darrell Reeves and Joe Thomas. Dwight Freeney, he was a dog, but
that team was a dog. He had who was on
Robert Mathis. Yeah, I mean, he was a dog, but I just feel like he was just like another another very good player in his era. I don't feel like he was great.
They had a duo though. That's back then when they had the duo,
Whoa, yeah.
them DN duos, man.
But Darrell Reeves,
yeah,
easy.
What? Ooh, what's a random question? Why do corners have like such short primes now? Like Darrell Reeves short prime, like. I don't know if Marcus Peters gonna bounce back. That's my favorite corner, but like short prime, like what's the dude's name? The one that talk all the time.
Sherman?
Not him. The other one. No, not him. The other one.
He playing now?
Yeah, he got stiff armed by Derrick Henry.
Oh, Josh Norman.
Yeah,
Josh Norman?
He got yanked by him.
Yeah.
Like short prime, like they all had like 3
He
years.
had like 2 years. Josh Norman
Like
was
three, maybe 2.5
like,
years.
it's short. Like,
Should never left. He should never left Carolina though, but they didn't want to pay him. So
yeah, then that's probably another thing. Like,
I mean, I guess they get even with my man from he used to play with Oakland, Namdi Asomugha. He had a
oh yeah,
short
he
prime, too.
dropped. And then what's his name too? Asante Samuel. Like a lot of
Asante
these-
Samuel ball.
But he had a. But when I don't know, man. I feel like he had. No, you're right. I'll take that back. He was on.
I feel like sometimes maybe they get put in different
Schemes.
different schemes and different teams, and D-line play a big part in with the corners too.
It was like once they make a name for themselves, they stop throwing the ball that way. So
Yeah,
That too.
true.
That's why Darrell Reeves don't got a lot of picks.
Right, they catch that little one-time paycheck, and that's about it.
Maybe
they throw it that way. So like, you know, it ain't name.
Yeah, that was like a yeah.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
That was like a corner we had in Lincoln, bro. Harold Fluellen. They threw this man. He had 3 picks, 2 pick sixes in the first 2 games, and
No, don't throw it to him no more.
he had like 1 more pick the rest of the season, bro. Yeah, they didn't throw him the ball. He was All-American too. The first 2 games.
I'm an asshole. You gonna have to show me that you picked me off the first time. Like, he real. Now I ain't gonna throw it to him no more.
That's what Jay Cutler did.
D'Angelo Hall.
Yeah, he's like 2 of them, 3. Shit, watch this. Hold my beer. Shout out Jay. Super Bowl time, right? Yes. Oh man, we got there. We finally got there. So, Super Bowl time. He picked the winning Super Bowl matchup. I had the Rams and who else played? The other team, the Rams and Chiefs. Cause shout out, I wanted the Missouri Bowl. Who you have? You had
Bengals, Niners.
Bengals, Niners, and you said that would have been the worst one because for ratings wise, right?
Yeah, it just
Why?
wouldn't have looked. I don't know. It wouldn't have looked like you got a grimy team versus like, I mean, explosive, but like give up 9 sacks type of like.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know, but I just thought like more views like you get like Rams, Chiefs. You know
Chiefs,
what I'm saying?
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, but.
Wasn't that the shootout game a couple years ago or last year?
Yeah,
Wasn't it had
54-51?
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah,
both
that was
scored
crazy.
50. That was
Yeah.
one of the best games ever. That was dope. Who y'all think gonna win?
That's a tough one.
You
I'm so
said-
indifferent with this.
You
shit.
said NFC at first. You said defense was gonna win.
Yeah, so
Now you changing it up.
deep down in my heart,
Mm.
I feel like. So this is my thing with the Bengals. They ain't got no fear, bro. They don't have no pressure on them. They done slayed.
They
They
know
slayed
they
the
gonna be
number
back.
1 seed. They went to KC, took down Pat Mahomes, came back.
Came back.
I mean,
That was a good ass game.
man, bro. But I feel like that offensive line is just gonna come back and just haunt them, dude.
Oh, you talking about bro? Gee, them mugs was bumping tits when they blocking, bro. They don't use their hands, bro. They pissing me
I
off.
don't know. I want to say Cincy so bad, but I'm gonna go with LA because of the trenches. I think the trenches are
AD MVP.
AD
Well,
MVP.
Well, we gonna talk about
No,
that.
Odell go MVP.
Wait, think of a stat line real quick. We be out here for that.
Yeah, man, I've been riding with Joe. Like for some reason, that seemed like the only pick I be getting right. Except like when I picked him against the Jets during the regular season.
You
Like,
picked
when
the
that-
Jets.
Yeah,
No,
I
I picked the Bengals, but they lost.
They should have won that. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah,
I remember that game. That was
yeah.
crazy.
But yeah, I've been picking Joe all season, bro.
Joey
Like,
B.
Before he got hurt last season, he was at 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He was damn near finna be
He was
Rookie
doing
of
his
the
thing. Yeah, he was doing his thing.
And with a weak offensive line, bro, like You sack him 9 times, G. Now, that's not Aaron Donald sacking you 9 times, so I get it, G. Like, that'll be a different beast. But, like, for some reason, like, the Rams got the defense, and I feel like the defense is going to show up. Like, it'll be like a 24-27 type ball game. Like, but
You said what's the score?
I say it'll be like 27-24 type, like 31-27. Like, but I really feel like G Joe finna. I've been going with him all season.
So
man.
you picking them?
Hell yeah.
You say 27-24?
31. No, 27.
We need more points.
21.
I'm a wide receiver.
For me?
I need.
You want my pick?
I need
on
60 to 61.
On the points, I got 31-14.
Wow, who goes scoring 14? The Bengals. Oh, okay.
31-14.
Jamar Chase said he's smoking Jalen Ramsey the first 2 plays.
He not gonna follow him though.
You don't think so? Nah.
I mean,
They play too much zone.
The Rams, how they use Jalen Ramsey, like say they come out and T. Higgins catching the ball, like he doing this thing.
That's what
so
he
that's
always gonna
that's
do.
who he gonna follow. That's who he gonna follow. If Jamar start getting out, then that's who he gonna follow.
He better not follow T. Wiggins. That boy be he be catching that, but he be dropping some shit.
He came up big against them.
He
Chiefs,
he came in both and all they playoff games. He be getting open because like boy get
he have dropped some pads. I'm like,
he be dropping that bitch. Boy go missing because I don't know why he go missing. He be in the slot. I don't know. Joy don't look his way, but.
no,
Joe go through stretches of who he gonna throw to him when he throw it, and he get in his
To
feelings.
Jamar.
Yeah. Uzma, whatever his name is, but he hurt.
He got
now.
hurt.
Yeah, they should have kept that mouse. They had got him after the draft and stuff. Man, they should have kept him.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm on the field on the practice squad. We would have heard about it now, but you said give me a stat line for Odell, MVP Odell. Okay.
5 catches, 150, 2 touchdowns.
That ain't enough.
What you would have had 300 yards?
5 catches, 150 for 2 touchdowns. Then that means Matt Stafford.
150?
Matt Stafford.
He still got Cooper Kupp. He's not even number 1.
Matt Stafford going. Then that means
With
Cooper,
Van Jefferson.
he ain't touching the ball.
You sick?
He ain't touching the ball. I mean, I don't know. Nah, like, cause like if he had 5 for 120 and 5 150 and 2, Matt Stafford with a 31 point game, Matt Stafford gonna have like
more
500
likely that
yards.
Stafford would get it because you would assume that he
Unless he
had
throws
more.
some interceptions, and then you know. What I'm
Or
saying?
not unless Odell has like some big touchdown, like a game-winning touchdown, a game
like,
clincher.
or
or something like that.
Mario Manningham sideline catch type shit.
But I think even still, if he did something like that, he probably like Matthew Stafford would probably get it. You know, they love the QB.
They love the quarterback. That's the thing.
So you think Joe the MVP, right?
To be honest, G, I don't even see him performing well, bro. That's why I'm just so enamored by how like they've been winning. Like they've been winning games they not supposed to, and he don't even play like he don't lights out.
They may be due for. He may be due for.
He due for one in the
yeah.
playoffs, but I can see like, man, yeah, like who would be MVP? I guess it because it's like if Chase would be.
Joe Mixon. He gonna be the.
That's my favorite.
I want to
They
say
can
it,
establish
G.
the run.
If they can, that's what I'm saying. Bro,
Nah,
if they
though,
can
but
say-
what's the name was supposed to win MVP? But they gave it to Pat Mahomes, the running back. Williams was supposed to win it.
Yeah, they should have.
Man,
And they-
Williams
yeah,
won that
so-
bitch, man.
So
So
it's the quarterbacks to win, G.
give it. Hey, I'll say Matthew Stafford
Hey, G, but
win.
Mike Hilton versus Cooper Kupp, G.
You said who?
Mike Hilton versus Cooper Kupp.
Smoke.
G, they say Mike Hilton ain't been giving shit up, G.
Nah, yeah.
He ain't been giving shit up.
He ain't seen Cooper Kupp either.
We got them routes.
He saw
And
Tyreek Hill, though.
that's the thing. It's gonna be hard to double one of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do.
That's why
any of
Van
these
Jefferson,
receivers,
you don't
any of
come
these
up big.
receivers in the game, like it's like 5, 6 legit 1-2
Yeah.
receivers in the game. So I'm gonna say
Trenches. Why it gotta come down to the trenches.
I'm gonna give it to AD on the MVP. He gonna have a forced fumble recovery, interception. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. 5 tackles, 2 for loss. No, all 5 of them gonna be for loss. Cause who the fuck gonna get past him? Anyway, the St. Louis Rams are going to win.
Von Miller sleeper pick.
They are going to win. I'm going to say 35 to. Man, it's going to be 35 to 32.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm
Hopefully it's 61 to 60. No defense being played. AD.
Dude, that definitely ain't gonna happen.
Nah, ain't gonna happen.
Will Von Miller and Aaron Donald?
What's the name snapping too?
Leonard Floyd?
Yeah, I about to say the ex-Bear.
Crazy. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all. And then Robert Quinn snapping for us. So it worked out for both of them. We can run down the awards. Aaron Rodgers won MVP. Cooper Kupp won Offensive Player of the Year. Micah Parsons, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Jamar, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep, TJ Watt. Finally,
Joey B,
Comeback Player of the Year, and he left the trophy where it was at on the table. He walked away from it. He got bigger shit to chase, and I fuck with that. But hopefully he got the trophy and put it in his mama's house or something. But
former Ohio State Buckeye too. I had to put that out there.
He wears LSU rubber bands on his wrist every game. I've never seen him wear OSU anything.
He also just said that he will always be a Buckeye. He graduated from Ohio State.
Whatever.
He might have a national championship too.
Probably do.
Maybe, I don't know. I got to check that. I don't know.
Probably do. What else we got? Oh, did you? You gave a score, did you? Oh, you said you did. No, you didn't.
Yeah, 31-27.
Oh, but who won MVP? Oh, you said the
I
quarterback.
don't know.
You said
I mean, it'll probably be the quarterback, but I don't know, G.
still up in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Bengals for the win, though, G.
You said Bengals too? No, you said LA.
LA, 31-14, Odell MVP.
And I got St. Louis. Oh, we're gonna end this off with a little UFC. Let me check my phone, make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. But we're gonna UFC. Big dog truck.
Yeah, man. So we got UFC 271. We got Israel and it is Adesanya and Robert Whitaker. This is round 2. If anybody saw the first one was in 2019 for the belt. And Israel Adesanya basically KO'd the man with ease. Knocked him out in the first round, or knocked him down in the first round. Was about to give him hell before the whistle, before they blew to go into the next round. And then in the second round, he basically imposed his will again and knocked him out. TKO, second round, that's what he do. I don't know. If you an Israel Adesanya fan, like, shoot, about a pay-per-view, I expect him to knock him out in the second round again, maybe third round. But it should be a fun one, man. Round 2, sequels and fights are always, intriguing at least.
Main event,
Derek Lewis, yeah.
What's that boy name? Tied to Zaloa?
I didn't even want to say it, but yeah.
Let you butcher it.
Yeah.
Damn Samoan.
Yeah. And that's an interesting fight because Derek Lewis, like,
Somebody getting
knocked the hell out, bro. Because that's all Derek Lewis looking for.
Buddy too.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like knockouts,
This is where it's at, man. This is where it's at. So fun fight night, man. If y'all interested, man, and that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
One more thing before we leave, man. Oh yeah, I'm going black man for the victory, of course. I like him.
It's a good choice, man.
Yeah, I like
It's a good
him.
choice.
But one more thing, MLB season still in the holdout, lockout, whatever. But they did an MLB all-time ranking, and something really bothers me. They have Mike Trout at number 15. You got Alex Rodriguez 26, Derek Jeter 28,
It's
Albert
all because
Pujols
of the
30.
marketing.
Bro,
That is unfair.
15?
That's unfair. Gee.
Man, ain't got no hair on this nut check, man. Bryce Harper 94.
No hair.
Vlad Guerrero
Bald.
77. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't understand. Clayton Kershaw 52. They got Derek Jeter 28, and they got this man 15. They got Ichiro 46.
I mean, statistically, like he's like the greatest, like he's one of the greatest,
hitters in
the
the
greatest
game.
hitters. But also, he's a great defensive player too. Like the reason why we ain't been hearing
Y'all
about
ever
him
seen
is 'cause he
Ichiro
played for
play?
the Angels.
Y'all ever seen Ichiro play?
Yeah.
Ichiro top 10.
He's not like a big. He's not like a home run hitter.
Bro, he
just-
still in
he always
base.
on
He be
base.
robbing shit, bro. Come on, man.
Trout be robbing shit
I
too.
don't give a fuck, man. Like, Ichiro gave this.
Trout cold, bro.
When Mike Trout can make the MLB play a baseball game 3 months before the season start, because he retired, no, man, he don't deserve it. I don't care.
It's the
I get
market
it,
that
though.
he in. If
I
he
get
was
it, though.
with the
He
Yankees, bro,
cold, but
if he was with the Yankees, like he's
If
with
he was
the
with the-
Angels, he's not even with the Dodgers, bro. Like if he was in a bigger market, like they would be. I'm pretty sure he would get a lot more opportunities to be in the postseason, get more notoriety, and then people would actually know who he is. But he with the Angels. The Angels been trash for years.
You know what the number one selling jersey and number one NFL selling jersey in Wisconsin is? Justin Fields, baby, we out.
Dude, that's cap.
Bro, it's right here. Justin Fields. Number one selling jersey.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Ohio
go.
State Buckeye.
Let's go.
That's super smart. In Wisconsin?
Yes, sir. Top selling NFL players jerseys by state.
It's
I
not the
believe
rookies.
everything y'all see
It's not
on
the
the
rookies?
internet. We out. TPM
Lamar
Sports, we
Jackson
out.
is in Maine.
Hey. Yeah.
Josh Allen taking over New York. TJ Watt is in
Bet down.
Pennsylvania. Let's go. Kyle Pitts, what is that? Is that Montana?
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts. What
on.
why
Oh
is
yeah.
it?
Shout out Sydney
Pitts in
Carter
Montana,
from
what,
Texas
G?
A&M.
Oh, she fine.
Yeah, she fine. Shout out Sydney Carter, Texas A&M, man.
Follow Slime on IG, Sydney Carter.
Black History Month.
Happy Black History. We'll be back next week.